For anyone who's new to the Oops All spells, this is all going to be different anyways when the new set comes out and we get Beseech the Mirror, because then you get to play basically 10 copies to 12 copies of your spies. But for now, we're playing 22 lands that aren't actually lands, but I'm not going to explain that. 4 Griefs, because we've been playing with a lot of extra black mana to get ready for Beseech and try to make that work. So more black mana, Griefs, and you get Malakir Rebirths for a little bit of a scam. And then all you really want to do is cast one of these guys. So both of them do the exact same thing for 4 mana. You cast a creature, you mill your entire library. And by milling your library, you mill over a Narcomoeba and 4 Creeping Chills, which does a lot of damage. It does 3 each. And then, in a very convoluted way, you end up casting Salvage Titan and triggering 4 Vengevines to come back to the battlefield, and hopefully just winning the game through damage. If that doesn't work, you've also got a Thassa's Oracle package. So if you play your guy, you mill your deck, you do your Vengevines, and they have enough blockers, or they have enough life that they're still alive. On your upkeep, you can Memory's Journey. So your upkeep, you can shuffle in up to 3 target cards from your graveyard to your library. And either put enough cards in that you can draw and attack again with your Vengevines, or you can put an Unearth on top, or make it Unearth the only card in your library, so you can Unearth a Thassa's Oracle. Your deck is, your library is empty, so you win the game. If all of that fails, that's obviously game plan number 1 and 2. That's game plan 1 and 2, and for backup plan number 3, if all of that fails, you happen to have Goblin Charbelchers. There's 3 more on the side if you just know there's going to be a ton of graveyard hate. So Charbelcher does basically the same thing, except you have to pay an extra 3 mana to activate it, but you reveal your whole library and deal 50 something damage to your opponent. So and then to power it all out, we have 4 Pentad Prism, 4 Talismans. There's usually 1 more mana rock, but I'm playing an extra land, so I don't know if it's necessary. It doesn't pitch to Grief. You'll probably have to play an extra mana rock when Beseech comes out, so you can sack it to Beseech for the bargain cost. But for now, I feel like having 8 is fine. And then for sideboard, we have Leyline of Sanctities, pretty much necessary in any combo deck. Protect yourself from discard. Could come in against burn, I guess, but we'll see how that goes. 4 Pact Negations, just free counter spell to force your combo through. Void Snare is the one, the sideboard piece that I've been playing the most. Most decks run the black-white Talisman. And then in the sideboard, they run like Prismatic Endings and Fragmentize and things like that. It's okay. I tried it for a while and I wasn't a big fan of it. Especially when you Memory's Journey and you have to try to cast your Thassa's Oracle. You're not always going to have a Pentad Prism with counters on it, and if you have a black-white Talisman, you're basically just never hard casting your Thassa's Oracle if you end up having to, so I don't know. Anyways, let me check one thing and just get into the league, I guess. Let's get it. We're on the play for game 1. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, we have turn 3. No interaction, though. But if they counter Undercity... See, Malakir... I mean, yeah, if they counter Undercity, we can Charbelcher on turn 4. And then that's like a must answer, so... We'll see. Gonna play Malakir because we kind of need our 3rd mana source untapped so we don't have to use all of our Pentad Prism counters. Oh, fuck. We're getting scammed. Oh, not yet. It could be Death Shadow, and like a Spell Pierce on this would kind of... I guess it would suck, but it wouldn't really be that bad. Does Death Shadow even run Pierce anymore? Well, that resolved. That's good news. So now all we really need is not to get thought seized. And even if they do thought seize us, we basically have 2 wins right now. So we have Undercity and Charbelcher. So they thought seize, they take Undercity, we cast Charbelcher. If it is Death Shadow, it may not be, it could be Creativity actually. Creativity. It looks like Scam. It looks like Death Shadow. They shocked that in for no reason. So they could take the Undercity. We still have Charbelcher ready to go, so there we go. Exactly what I wanted. You've activated my trap card. And I don't think, unless they have another Thoughtseize, then we're kind of screwed, but I don't think they can't play, they don't really play Kolaghan's Command anymore. So that's not really an option. They're contemplating that they just lose. So next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. And they just scoop. That is awesome. All right, so for I'm still assuming there's Shadow, so I'm just gonna bring in Ley Lines. And I don't actually think we need the Griefs here. What do they have? They're probably gonna have Voidwalker. I might bring in the Charbelchers actually. So we definitely want the Ley Lines, but I gotta figure out what they. So that's just stopping Thoughtseize. Graveyard Hate. They're probably gonna have Voidwalker, or worse, they could have Leyline of the Void. I guess they're both the same. We still need the Void Snares. I think I kind of just want to run it with the Ley Lines and then swap out a couple. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the Griefs, and then I'm gonna bring in 3 Charbelchers. And then cut. We can actually just cut the Thoracle Plan. Keep the Memories Journey in. I think that's probably fine. Double tapped black land. No ramp, but we have a ton of combo pieces. We could get there. A Talisman off the top means what? Nothing? I'm gonna mulligan, I think. Yeah, this is better. We still die to a Thoughtseize basically, but we have all 8. I mean, we have 12 hits if they Thoughtseize the Baluster Spy. I guess 11 because 1 spy would be gone. But we have all 4 spies, all 4 informers, and all 4 Charbelchers. So we're not unlikely to hit, I guess. The real ballsy move would be to just take the Talisman. But I doubt he takes the Talisman. You could also take lands. This is one of the reasons I don't really play this deck too much anymore. Because Scam is so popular. Scam can literally just rip your lands out of your hand, and that's really frustrating. I'm gonna bet that they turn to Voidwalker me. And I get immediately punished for not, oh, okay, never mind. Oh, okay. It's this mess. I almost passed through my entire turn because I was not paying attention. But we hit the Informer, so as long as they don't have Graveyard Hate next turn, we win. Or a Thoughtseize. Oh wait, they just get to flashback Thoughtseize with Arcanist. I'm dumb. Maybe we do need the Void Snares. Maybe I should just mulligan for Leyline. Oh, please flashback the preordain. You ain't wild. You ain't wild? You just have like 2 more Thoughtseizes in the hand, and then they flashback the third Thoughtseize. It'd be cool if they just hit the preordain, but they're not gonna. Oh my god, they hit the preordain! Does that mean we win? They can't drown. Does this deck play Counterspell? I need viewers in here to tell me what the hell they play. They could have another Thoughtseize in hand, but that's I mean, you're playing against a deck that can just instant win. It's pretty crazy to not just Thoughtseize again. You know you're gonna hit because you know all my lands are Thoughtseizable. They could Voidwalker me now, and that would be sad. Oh no. Double Death Shadow. That's what you want to do. You just want 2 Death Shadows right now. 3/3 shadows. They're so strong. Please don't do it. That's fine. Alright, cool. We win. Spreading Seas. What are you doing, son? I guess they could have Surgical. I don't think Surgical actually helps them too much. Maybe it does, because I cited out the Thassa's Oracle. We got no option. We go for it. Alright, we're 1-0. Let's fucking get it! I think you also get a little bit of equity when you play Oops All Spells, because I still, it hasn't been around for, you know, it hasn't been like as popular lately. And so I feel like a lot of like new-ish players who are maybe just getting into Modern still don't really know how it works. And we're on the play for game 2. We love to see it. This is a turn 3. I think we keep. We're gonna go Mauling first because we have enough other untapped lands. So we can Mauling. Yeah, and then we have plenty to, and then we can keep the Rebirth in case we happen to draw Grief. Another Thoughtseize deck? Oh, please be Yawgmoth. Looks like Yawgmoth. I think we have a decent match against Yawg. So we have it next turn, and I would be very surprised. I don't know exactly how Yawg works, but I don't think they can combo me yet. What do you... It's like, oh, I'm gonna be able to block 1 Vengevine. That's not enough. Fun fact. Although he could actually... Bowmasters is kind of annoying. If he just taps out, then hopefully we'll be okay, but... Okay, okay. What's happening? Just playing blockers? Okay. Alright, that should be... Did we just convoke for 0? Do we just get a Dryad? Which... Okay. Alright then. Hey, you know what? We're playing Oops All Spells. We're not going to complain when an opponent misplays. Or misclicks or something. I don't know what happened. And that is game 1. So, what happens here, in case you have never seen this before, we get our Creeping Chills. Is he gonna let me do it? He's not gonna let me do it. Okay, we get our 4 Creeping Chills. One's in my hand, unfortunately. And then, in response to the Narcomoeba, since we have a Sword of the Meek in hand, we need it to be in the graveyard. So we're gonna activate Phantasmagorian, which lets us discard 3 cards to put it in our hand. So the sword is now in our graveyard. Come on. A lot of cards to read. All these are pretty standard modern cards, I'm pretty sure. They're pretty much in every deck. I don't know why we have to read these. I'm just kidding. I had no idea what Phantasmagorian did before I put this deck together. So Narcomoeba will come into the battlefield. When Narcomoeba enters, it is a 1/1, so it'll trigger 3 Sword of the Meeks. It says whenever a 1/1 enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Sword of the Meek from the graveyard to the battlefield and attach it to that creature. So we're going to yes to Narcomoeba. That'll enter. We'll get 3 swords. Sword 1. And this is important. I didn't understand this at first either, but the swords are very important. And also why our mana rocks have to be these artifacts. We can't play like mana dorks or whatever. So then we'll return Salvage Titan to our hand by exiling 3 random mana rocks from our graveyard. And now Salvage Titan says you can exile 3, you may sacrifice 3 artifacts rather than pay the spell's mana cost. So, we have exactly 3 Sword of the Meeks, conveniently. And by casting the Salvage Titan, we get 4 Vengevines back, which attacks for a lot more than 10. And we got it. Okay. It's game 1. So, Yogg... What does Yogg do? They probably have Leyline of the Void, huh? Or Endurance. They may have Endurance. I'm trying not to look at like deck lists so I can learn how to sideboard better with this, but I'm gonna assume they have Thoughtseize. So if they have Endurance, Leyline is better, but if they have Leyline of the Void, Void Snare is better. I feel like they have Thoughtseize too, post board. Yeah. We're gonna leave a couple of the Griefs in, maybe not all 4. Because if we end up falling behind a little, maybe we could at least take their, like, slow them down as well. I think I'm actually gonna cut a Spy to bring in another Belcher. I like having that backup plan. And then I actually think the Thassa's Oracle is better than the Vengevine attacking because they do have a lot of blockers. So I'm going to cut a Vengevine and a Chill, actually. I guess we need one more cut. Maybe I actually want another Charbelcher. Don't want to mess with these. Could cut a land. Why not? Alright. Let's pray they're on the Endurance. I feel like they have to be on the Endurance. They get the, oh, look at that. Double Leyline, plenty of mana. This is an instant keep. As long as they don't have Leyline of the Void, we just have another turn 3. I'm gonna reveal both of these so they can't thought seize me. This also stops Endurance because Endurance specifically says shuffle target player's library, or I mean shuffle target player's graveyard. And we got a Grief too, so we could... We're gonna play this tapped. Just trying to think if we should Grief right now, or if we should wait till... What could they do? What's the scariest thing? They don't have Leyline, so that's fine. I think we're gonna pass and hold Grief for the turn we try to go off. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. They can't Thoughtseize us. Wall of Roots is fine. I may actually Grief now in case they have like a Cord or a Yogg or something. Yeah, I'm gonna Grief after I Pentad Prism. Sorry, give me 1 sec. All right. So, yeah, we're gonna Grief now. I think we're gonna Grief first. They may have like Force of Vigor, and them hitting my Pentad Prism puts me off at least 2 turns if I hit lands. So we're gonna Grief first, and I guess we'll just take... What do we need less, I guess? Probably, it doesn't matter. Which is Spy. Well, I'm glad we did that. We're definitely going to get rid of the Yogg. And then we'll shock or bolt this in. And then we get Pentad Prism on 2, and then we should have it next turn. And even if they get enough blockers, they haven't taken any damage from their lands or anything. So if they have enough blockers to block enough Vengevines, we have the Thassa's Oracle as well. So we should have it. What did they draw? Oh god, did they draw? Okay, that's fine. Yep. They play Overgrown? Tapped. Makes sense. So they can block all 4, or now 3 of our Vengevines, but they have to chump with, let's see, Creeping Chills will do 12, so they'll be at 8. They have to chump 2 of them. I mean, we gotta go for it. I mean, they get, like I said, even if we do end up, they're gonna survive, but they have to lose their board for it. And that means we'll get to shuffle in, we'll be able to shuffle in some cards with Memory's Journey, and then we could probably just Thassa's Oracle if we wanted. Or we could attack again. The world is our oyster. So this puts them to... Wow, I really missed in my math, didn't I? 4 Creeping Chills? Yeah, 4 Creeping Chills. Should be more than 9. Did I accidentally click no on one? Oh my god. I think I accidentally misclicked one of my creeping chills. That's good though. Same thing. We have a Pentet Prism with no counters on it, so it doesn't matter. Get a Salvage Titan, exiling a couple cards. Then we cast it by sacking the swords and the prism. We're gonna set an upkeep stop while I'm thinking about it. And we trigger... Oh, and they scoop it up! They were not dead, but I guess they kind of realized they weren't really getting out of it either, so... Alright, we got game 3. I'm getting nervous. We haven't dropped a game yet. We got no payoffs, so we unfortunately have to mull. This has no ramp. We could cycle Jack-o'-lantern. I think we can go to 5 though. It's risky. We're gonna go to 5. Still bad. But I think we're gonna keep this. We got 3 lands. Easy 3 to put back. Oh no, we only put 2 back. So we'll put Creeping Chill back. 3 lands. We can top deck. We're on the draw. Yeah. We'll put Creeping Chill for sure. And Vengevine. Yeah. I've been afraid of scam this whole time. We have not gotten scammed yet. But I'm sure on the mold of 5, it's coming. Oh, okay. One Soap Teeth probably means some sort of like 5 color elementals or something like that. Mana Rock. Here we go. Mana Rock off the top. Right here. Right now. Right now. What are we doing? Why do we have an upkeep stop on me? Thinking real hard about that fetch land. Alright, we're gonna play Mauling because it comes in tapped. And it's not rocket science. This deck is not rocket science. Well, I'm 2-0-4-0 right now. So I'm gonna be bringing this deck back. What plays Windswept Heath? I guessed 5 color. Probably gonna have... I was very wrong. Is this Hammer? No. Why did they fetch a Plains? I'm confusion. I mean, we have 2 combo pieces, so... I mean, if they want to take their time, I'll take my time. You better be. Please just play Teferi. How you doing, Will? What are you doing tonight? Oh, fuck. Alright, so I may not have as much time as I thought I did. Really wish I hit a Mana Rock. Of course, there's the Mana Rock. Do we... Of course I got the fucking Oracle in my hand, too. We could play Undercity. Because they're going to gain life. We could play Undercity. Hope they do nothing. And sack it in the upkeep and draw something. I think we just have to play the Talisman. Because they probably have Solitude. They definitely have Solitude. I can't... The Undercity's not sticking around. Alright. They don't have the combo. Probably. Is that Infinite? We can beat Infinite, though. We can beat Infinite. That's fine. We can beat Infinite Life. Shoulda played the thing. No, this isn't yet? I'm so confused. How does this work? Remove a +1/+1 counter, gain 2 life. This says whenever you gain life, put a counter on it. So they have infinite life. Luckily for me, I have a Thoracle. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't do it yet. If we play this untapped, we can leave this up, and if they try to respond or something, we can just sack it in response and then just have it set up for next turn. We have double blue, so it doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna bother like going through the Vengevine stuff, I don't think, because it's not really worth it. Right? Yeah, we're gonna let them do their turn, and we'll sack on the end of their turn. Get the Thoracle set up. Easy peasy. Okay, double infinite. Good job. You did it. I guess we could just do it on my upkeep. Is there a point to do it now? And risk something? I don't know what this deck plays, man. I'm just gonna do it on my upkeep. So we're gonna pay the black to sack it. And then we're gonna shuffle in. What do we shuffle in? Probably a. Oh, you know what? We could shuffle in a Grief, get some info, and then, yeah, that's, I don't know. Don't do this. Please don't do this. I'm not killing you with damage, stupid. Read the room! Although I guess they don't see the fastest Oracle in my graveyard, so maybe they think they're safe. But in actuality, they're not. So they're gonna gain a lot of life. Doesn't matter. I'm not triggering Vengevines this turn anyways. I'm gonna shuffle in a Grief so I can look at their hand, see what else they have, and then I'm just gonna hard cast a Thassa's Oracle. And that should be the game. It's okay, their wrists will give out before their time. Oh yeah. Maybe. You know, these Heliod people are oh, they're letting me resolve stuff. Alright, cool. Are they gonna do it in response to each of the Creeping Chills? What's up, Coffee? Thank you for following. I appreciate you being here. We're on our way to a swift 5-0. Probably. Okay, so that's fine. None of this matters because in response to... I'm just going to do it now so I don't accidentally misclick out of my... into my draw step. We're just going to shuffle a Grief in. But using green manas. And then we'll get the swords. And you know what? We're going to leave them all attached to the Narcomoeba. Make him a big boy. So we'll draw. We have double blue, so we don't have to worry about anything at all. We even get to Grief our opponent to see what other shenanigans they got going on. Oh shit. What does this do? Nothing. Doesn't matter. Okay. That is fine. And we will cast our Thoracle. Man, our opponent is playing slow. Good. Oh, I did... Wait. Oh, yeah, because Grief counts as a... I did get the Vengevines. That's actually really cool. I didn't even think about that. grief also just makes it way easier to get your Vengevines back. Neat. Good game. All right, so we are 2-0 right now, and when we're up a game on this one, what in the world do they have for hate? What would Heliod combo have for graveyard hate? Endurance maybe? And Rest in Peace? I'm gonna bring these in. Endurance likely. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess Rest in Peace is a lot less likely because they have Coco and probably Chords. Yeah, Endurance is a lot more likely. So if that's the case, do we want Ley Lines instead of Void Snares? Because Endurance can't hit us. I think I'm going to. Dude, why? I'm getting like double notification triggers and it's super annoying. Sorry. If they're playing, I'm gonna bring in Ley Lines and just expecting Endurance. Pact might be worth it. Okay. What am I pacting though from them? Well, we've kind of given up. We kind of know the Vengevines and the Creeping Children are not going to do it because they have infinite combo. I guess we could grief it, maybe. I'm going to keep griefs. What are we taking out here? Charbelcher seems bad. We need the Thassa's Oracle. Thassa's Oracle is very good. I'm running out of time. I'm gonna cut the pacts until next game, until I see what their graveyard hate is, and we're gonna cut this and Phantasma. Look at that! Look at that! I mean, one more land. This isn't bad. I'm listening but picking up. Picking, so just know I'm proud of you. Appreciate it, Will. I think we're gonna keep this and just hope to spike land 3, and then infinite life doesn't matter, so we can kind of maybe we can go a little slower than normal. Coffee and who just followed? Chanachos. I want you guys to know that I've especially Chana. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I've been playing Oops for a while, and I keep seeing y'all's list pop up on MTG Goldfish, and that's the only reason I ever try to change anything in my deck is because I see y'all's and y'all do so well with them. So I'm like, and look at that, we got land 3, so we're good. Also, I don't know why it's taken me so long to get into the Oops Belcher Discord, but yeah, that has been like the coolest thing ever. They're gonna rest in peace me, aren't they? Just play Heliod. You just want to play Heliod. You just want to play Heliod. Oh, okay. Oh, this also stops... Leyline also stops Walking Ballista too. From killing me. NANI?! I beat you to it, Elder. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to turn off.
You suck.
Shut up. Alright. We have it wrapped up for turn 3. If they... I mean, what do they do? They just get infinite life again. That's the only thing that they can do right now. I think. We don't have double blue though, or double blue for the Oracle again, so we'll have to get the owner. Oh wow, look at that. So I think we're gonna do the same thing we did last time and play the Undercity. So then I can trigger it on my upkeep if I need to, or if they try to kill it, I can still do it and not be forced into trying to get it all done in this turn. I think it makes sense to me if I didn't explain it perfectly well. Alright, so I'm going to activate it on my upkeep. We'll have to use the Jack-o'-lantern to get green to shuffle in. They could have collected company, but what do they hit that matters? Probably nothing, right? And they just scoop it up. We are 3-0-6-0 right now. We have not dropped a game yet. Deck is fire. Excited for when Besiege the Mirror releases. Dude, I have literally I stopped playing Oops a couple months ago and started playing Glimpse combo, Glimpse Elementals. And I've been playing that on and off because like I felt like Oops was in such a bad spot. And then when I saw Beseech, I was like, oh, this is it right here. Oh, this is a crazy hand. Oh, this is a crazy hand. We're on the draw. Do we just keep it for the grief scam? If we hit a mana rock, if we hit a Pentad Prism in the first two draws, we still have it, and we have tons of discard. I think I'm keeping this. Watch me get like absolutely rolled. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, we hit a land. That's not bad. We're just pitching another grief. We don't need 3 of them. Besiege made me be like, okay, I need to get back into Oops All Spells, and ooh, okay. So we could take both of their Rins, and then they're stuck on 2 lands. We could take Tarmogoyf and Tribal Flames. That just buys me a ton of time. I think that's what we're doing. I'm gonna take the Tarmogoyf. Let's see, so it's next turn they play Goyf. Yeah, and then they just have such a big beater. If I take Goyf Flames, I just get to beat them down with Grief until I hit my lands. I think that's it. Yeah, Beseech. I saw Beseech and I was like, yeah, I've gotta start brewing again. Mainly, I think you probably saw some of my list in the Discord. Like, I gotta figure out how to get enough black sources in the deck to make Beseech work. Luckily, with the the mana rocks, it makes the bargain really easy to do. 1, 2, 3. So 2 Rins, 1 breeding pool. Yeah, I've seen a couple of y'all's lists in the Discord too. It looks really cool. I'm like very excited. I think they meant to shock. No! That's okay. That's fine. Oh, beautiful. Wish this was untapped. Yeah, we still gotta go for it. We gotta do this, play this, and then we could, if we don't hit 4th land, we could play Undercity Informer, and then sack it, still get the Vengevines? We actually could just, if we don't hit it untapped land, we'd still be okay. Oh, and we hit it anyway. GG. So now they have Ren mystery card. What's the odds that's an endurance in the main? Doesn't I could grief. What am I talking about? Oh man, this is the first time I played grief with Oops All Spells, and oh shit, that actually doesn't work. I messed up. I messed up really bad. No, yeah. I realized it as soon as I did it. It's okay, we can still Thassa's Oracle them. I think this is the main reason I put Thassa's Oracle the Thassa's Oracle what's the group back in the deck. I'm at 6? Oh my god, I didn't even realize I'd taken so much damage. Okay, that's fine. Because I did this before while I was testing. I griefed first, and then I played Spy, and then like my Vengevines didn't come back when I cast the Salvage Titan. I'm like, wait. And then I had to like go back, and it said cast grief. I'm like, oh well. We get there. We know they have Triome in hand. Nothing they can do. And they scoop. Cool. All right. So they probably have endurance, unless that's creativity. No, they had Goyf. They had Goyf. So I bet they have endurance. So I kind of want to bring in ley lines. They probably don't have counter spells. What other graveyard hate? I think it's just got to be. It's got to just be endurance, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's just endurance. I'm gonna cut one of the griefs. Probably the Charbelcher. Cut a land, and then cut. Definitely cut. Yeah, let's just cut the Charbelcher. What are the odds they bring in like artifact hate, like, or just automatically have graveyard or artifact hate? Trying to remember the zoo lists I've seen recently. I think this is fine. Wouldn't mind having a single copy of Charbelcher, but I don't know what else to cut. Cut a chill? That seems bad. Actually, they're fetching and shocking. Maybe I can cut a chill for a Charbelcher. We'll see. This isn't bad. It's not great, but we have Charbelcher on 3. We don't have mana to activate it right now. Maybe more. We have turn 3 again, no protection. I'm gonna keep it. Put Vengevine. Wood Zoo, they weren't. I mean, I guess they did have the black Triome. I wonder if it's probably just for Leyline binding. I was thinking they probably. The card I'm most scared of in all of these matchups is Leyline of the Void. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about Spellbomb. Was this supposed? I don't think I was supposed to know about. I don't think I was supposed to expect Spellbomb. What kind of zoo deck plays Nihil Spellbomb? That's not terrible. I think we could, if we can get to 5 mana, or if we hit a Undercity, we can do the Thassa's Oracle trick again pretty easily. Yeah, especially now that we have double. Well, we already had double blue of the Talisman. Binding and Draco. Oh yeah, binding. Draco makes sense. I forgot about Draco. They play Spellbomb. I did not know they played Nihil Spellbomb. So next turn we could just play a, like hardcast a Grief. It's probably gonna die, but at least it's not going at my forehead. Oh, is this the one that plays Shardless? Oh, okay, no. It's a big beat. 4. I think I'm gonna cast Grief and try to find a 5th land. I can't cast Spy. I can't cast Spy, I know that. They exile everything and I deck myself. If I cast Grief, it's a threat they have to answer. I have to go to 8 to do it. Worth it. Oh no, I have to go to 7 to do it. Ugh. It's okay. I can cast Creeping Chills next turn. Oh my god. It's not what I wanted to see. Oh man, and this grows the Goyf, so I can't even block him. That's not good. Do we block anyways? They're gonna play Scion, gives them another 4/4. If I hit a land off the top, I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna want to be able to shock it in or bolt it in. They didn't play Scion beforehand though to give it trample. Is that what it does? Yeah, trample. I think I have to block. They probably have another Tribal Flames maybe, or a bolt would have done it. Oh, another Spellbomb, of course. Oh wait, I think that means we lose. Yeah. We can maybe. I could have killed. No, I think we gotta just play for another land. Because it can just exile it in response to me trying to Memory's Journey. Gross. Be at 6 after this. Why are they not casting the Scion? Don't you need... Oh, because they don't have black. It costs 4 mana. Yo, Mass Crouton. Thank you for the follow. Mass Crouton. Leyline of Sanctity right on time. I think we're just out of it now. Just gonna cast another Creeping Chill. We need another land. Grantus Mantis. Thank you for the follow. We're currently 3-0, 6-0. About to lose our first game, I think. Not match, though. This is game 2 of this match. If I hit a land, we still win, I think. If I hit a land right now. Right now. Right now. They have Bolt. Just bad beats, I guess. This is an 8-rack. I told you not 8-rack. 8-rack is for us. Alright, so what we gotta do... So we gotta cast the Spy. I think I only have one more chill left. Puts me to 5. Okay, so we have to cast Spy. Hope that they wait for me to cast it. Fuck! Never mind. Alright, I don't think... Well, that was cool. Can't even beat a bad card like Tarmogoyf. See. Damn, dude. That was rough. Oh! Just bring in Charbelchers. Do I want the Griefs back? They're not going to be expecting Charbelcher. Probably. One more cut. I'm gonna cut a. I'm gonna cut an Informer, maybe. What does Nihil Spellbomb say? Is it exile target graveyard? Target player's graveyard? Exile target players. Yeah, okay. I guess we still want the ley lines then. No, not that card. We're gonna run it with 62 because I don't care. All right, this is game 3 against Zoo. This is a hand. This is also a hand. I actually, unironically, think we're gonna keep this because I brought in 4 Charbelchers and this cycles. Go to 5. They went to 6 too. I'm gonna go to 5. Much better, I guess. All right, we're gonna go Vinshine to the bottom. I think we gotta keep all the lands. Get rid of the grief. Works for me. You wanna you wanna play Magic with me, Elder? I'm down. Join us next Monday for the all 8 rack stream. What do they have? What is their answer to a Charbelcher? Nothing? Oh, fuck. Well, Hogger Mauling only costs 3. I could actually just... I'm going to hold Mauling in my hand in case we don't hit a Mana Rock or something to do on next turn. What do they hit? They hit a Creeping Shell. They hit a sword. Luckily, that doesn't matter. Wild Nicodle. I better fucking beat a Wild Nicodle. I'm gonna be so upset if I don't. Fuck. Okay. Ragavan made the juicer hand a Sunny D hand. More like a Pedialyte hand. Do I need to kill the Ragavan? He's gonna hit me for 5 next turn. Puts me to 13. I think I can just... I can just play. I can't cast the Hogger Mauling anyway. No point in holding it. Alright, so I need them to basically have nothing. I actually like the ley line here because that means they also can't, like, Tribal Flames my ass. I can't. I thought I had double black for some reason. I thought I could cast it off the Sultai colored lands. They hit turn timber. Alright, so now we play the game of did they know I was bringing in Belcher, and if they have an answer for it. What do you guys think? Because if they can answer the Belcher, I'm pretty dead. They have a counterspell. Yes! Alright. What would Zoo have to kill Belcher? Do you think they bring in Force? They don't bring in Force of Vigor for Oops All spells. They bring in Flame? They can't play Flame. They don't have any wizards. Wait, does Flame kill in artifacts, or is it just enchantments? They could cast that and target me. I don't think they got it, boys. If they're slow rolling an answer to Belcher right now, I'm gonna lose it. Let's go! We're 4-0 right now. We've dropped one single game. Oops is back on the menu. I did see a... Alright, here we go. We're on match 5. Playing for the 5-0. Let's get it. We're on the draw. We don't have a payoff. And we have the Narcomoeba in hand. Mulligan. We have Grief Scam. No, we don't. Oh no, I think we're going to 5. We can't keep this. Unless we put Narcomoeba on the bottom and hope to hit Prism off the top. I don't think that's good enough. We'll take it. Got 2 talismans. And as long as they don't thought seize me. Okay, doesn't look like a thought seize. Ragavan. Tome Scour. Oh fuck, it's Dredge. Do we beat Dredge? We might beat Dredge. Not with that draw, we don't. Dredge is playing Tome Scour now? Where have I been? On their upkeep. Are they gonna... Okay, so they can't escape... Well, that's kind of a bad otherworldly gaze. They can't do anything else this turn, right? Unless they have another Scour. Another Scour would be bad. Gaze is meh. Maybe that's okay. Goldfish v Goldfish. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Dredge Goldfish is faster than me. They keep 1 on top. 1, 2. No, they put all 3 in the graveyard. All right, we need a land so we can go on turn 3. Otherwise, we have to go on turn 4. That might be too slow. Okay, they didn't gaze, which means they have the guy. The, oh, they just escape Ox, huh? Yeah, they don't have any dredgers, though, unless they have a ton in their hand. They had just a thug in hand? I mean, they hit. They're fine, but kind of crazy. All right, land off the top, and we still have a chance. I think if we whiff, hit us for 5. Yeah, if we whiff, we definitely lose. And of course, I didn't bring Leyline of the Voids. I think if we hit untap land, we get there. Streamer privilege? Fuck. Yeah, there's no way out of that one. Alright, we're gonna be on the draw though. What do they have? They probably have Leyline of the Voids, don't they? Maybe just run it back. Void snares, maybe. The Char Belchers, I think, are supposed to be Leyline of the Voids. Or at least some number of Leyline of the Voids on the side. Because we have 0 graveyard hate. Not that Dredge is like that popular, but does Dredge care about my graveyard? I'm gonna bring in 2 Void Snares. and take out an Amiria's Call and a Charbelcher. I mean a Phantasmagorian and a Charbelcher. I don't think we're casting Charbelcher in this matchup. Could bring in one more. It's only to answer a possible Leyline of the Void. What else do they play? I feel like that's got to be their answer. We just gotta go fast. Really needed to hit a land, an untapped land at some point. I'm only getting to 5. This isn't good enough. This also, unfortunately, isn't good enough. No, definitely not. We have 1 land. Another 5. Oh, god damn it. It's slipping, boys. It's slipping! They kept 7. I think we're out of it. Man. Oh, we didn't see us. Whatever. We're gonna keep 4, I guess, and just keep lands. Oh, man. I should have gone 1 more? To 3? I mean, we have it, if we happen to top deck it, we have it on turn 3. Just couldn't find a hand that was, This is so cool. And they hit a Thug. Gross, dude. Maybe it's time for Dredge to come back. Pretty big whiff, but they get to Cathartic on turn 1. Damn it. Better top decks coming since you bottom chills and combo pieces. That's true. Is it enough though? I mean, this is their turn 1, man. This is crazy. Is Dredge just back? This is probably my fault for not having sideboard hate in the side. I mean graveyard hate in the side. That's okay though. Can't win them all. 5, 6, 7, 8 damage on turn 1. This is fine. This is fine. We hit it right here. I mean, we got to do it. We go for Pentad Prism on 2, and if we draw Spy or Undercity, we have a shot. Maybe. I guess they do still get to... They're gonna get to Ox on turn 2. Okay. This puts me to, what, 4? Math is bad. 3. Okay, good. So they just have to hit a chill and I'm out. I didn't even make it to my turn 3. All right, let's see. Whiffs. They have so much dredging though. All right. GG. Well, that is that's a 4-1 though. That's not bad. Lost to an insane dredge opponent. That was nuts. 5 treasure chests though. Let's see what's in there. We're gonna open a full set. You ready? We opened a Smothering Tithe. I hear people talk about that card a lot. So my thought process was that I wanted to be able to play Griefs. I wanted Griefs in the main. Since we had Malakir Rebirths anyways, it would be kind of a waste to have them in the sideboard, in my opinion. Otherwise, like, these would be replaced for another Belcher maybe, and like another Mana Rock, and then something else, because that'd still only be 59. I really liked him in the main. I think it really shores up like some sketchy matchups. But the only thing is, like, I don't know about the Char Belchers in the side. Like, maybe one more, but then I think I do want some number of Leyline of the Voids. Not just because of the last matchup, but it just seems, I mean, it's free. It's a black spell to pitch to Grief if you need it.